Peace, peace, peace. What's good with y'all, man? Respect all my kings and queens out there. This is Stan Beasy. Another edition with my thoughts. Hey, look, man. There's so much stuff going on out there. It's hard to figure out what to talk about, or figure, just pinpoint on one thing. But let's talk about the president right now and the president that's about to become president. First of all, the president now, I hear a lot of black people in general saying, he didn't do anything for black people, and Obama is nothing but a puppet and this and that, what have you. First, let's break down this whole situation here. Let's break it all down, because I'm sure you had social studies like I had social studies, and we know that the House of Representatives, the Senate, and what have you, they run the House, man. You see what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, what exactly did you expect Obama to do for quote-unquote black people? Did you expect him to take us out of bondage? Did you expect him to change how things are? What did you really expect? And how did you expect that if the House is ran by the opposition or the opposing party, which is the Republicans? And it was hard for him to even get Obamacare passed. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people talk about that, what have you. I think the intention was good for him to wanting to make every American have health insurance. You know what I'm saying? I think the intention behind it was heartfelt. You know what I mean? But I don't think we can degrade the man because he didn't do what we felt he should have done for us as a people because he's black. You know what I'm saying? And then let's even break that down. Let's break that down because, we label him as black because of the melanin we see. But when we break down his real background and his ethnic makeup or what have you, he's actually half Caucasian, which is the side of his mother, which I've also read, and I don't know how true it is, that he's supposed to be related to Theodore Roosevelt down the line on his mother's side, his grandfather, and what have you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know how true that is. But he's the whitest of the white on that side. And then on the flip side, his father was African, man. You don't get no more blacker than that. You understand? So he's really a biracial president, but we call him black because we see the melanin in him, and if he was probably a tad bit lighter than what he is, we would be calling him a white president or what have you, mulatto or something, you know what I mean? But he because of the pigment in his skin, the melanin in his skin, and what we see, that's why we call him a black president, or the black president, or whatever you label him as. I just see him as a man, I definitely I identify with the black in him or what have you, but I think he was a representative of all people. You see what I'm saying? Now let's harp on this newly elected president. First of all, I think somewhere down the line, he I don't know what he did. I don't know how he got his way up in there, but it definitely wasn't off of votes. And let's stop that every vote counts crap, because it doesn't, and we know it doesn't. You see what I'm saying? Electoral colleges then already disputed and showed that it doesn't count. You see what I'm saying? So, if all we had was a repeat of Bush and Gore with him and Hillary. Now, I'm a firm believer that America itself wasn't ready for that kind of change, because we've already had the quote-unquote black president. So they wasn't going to allow a woman to get in there. And then on top of that, how was the woman going to negotiate and deal with these countries that treat their women as second-class citizens? You see what I'm saying? You think they was going to respect her? Now I would have respected her. And it's sad. It's sad that that's the state of the world, but that's what it really is. Now, this guy who's the newly elected president, he degraded the president so bad with this birthright thing, with just, you know, talking about the Mexicans and, you know, minorities and all that. And first of all, too, minority, I don't consider myself a minority because I'm part of the majority. And a minority, if you break it down, a minority is zero, zilch, nobody. So I won't label myself as that. I won't label my brothers and sisters as that. So I'm definitely representing the majority here. But yeah, this guy here, he didn't have any class. You know, you divided the whole country. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people on this racial tension thing for what? You see what I'm saying? And then you get elected president. Now we all need to be as one. We all need to not be divided and be together. How you do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding that. But I don't know. I don't have much respect for the man because I felt like he had to do evil tactics to get his way up in there. I mean, you don't have to talk a whole bunch of mess about people and down people and all that. It ain't necessary, man. It speaks for itself. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you trying to sell something. When you sell something, if it's something that everybody wants or needs or feel like they can use, well, then you ain't gonna need to sell as much because it speaks for itself. You see what I'm saying? And I felt like he was doing a little too much, and he did a little too much. Cool, whatever. He's in there now. We can't change it. None of that. This thing about all these different people, you know, talking about you know, the black people that met with him and what have you. You know, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? I think they feel like by meeting with him, they can get something accomplished for us black people, which, okay, whatever. But for real, man, whatever he wants to do for us as a people and America, he's gonna do. And there's really no excuse now because the Republicans run the House and he's a Republican. So, you know, let's get it done. You know what I mean? I guess we'll see. But he's not gonna stop none of my flow. And the almighty supreme higher being, he rules over everything, man. Even the president. So I don't have my faith in him, you know. I'm talking about the president, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to harp on that a little bit, man. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone, let you marinate on that. But just know I don't have no races, nothing in me. I love all people, black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican, Dominican, wherever you come from, I love you, man. You know, it ain't nothing but love, peace, happiness, and I just want to see unity amongst everybody, man, but especially my people, black people. I want to see that unity. That's what we need, and we can't depend on the president to bring unity amongst us. We have to bring that. Understand? So when we get on that, we'll know, we'll see it, you know. But until then, all that talk, jibber jab, jibber jab, jib, it ain't nothing, man. Understand? Salute, man. I'm out, man. Shout out to all my folks out there. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you. All right? One.